First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and 10 now from the 46. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third down, Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Back-to-back carries here. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. He brings it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got his man. This is Walker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense Just holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
No gain on the play.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
What is on?
Fullback throwing power across. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense can say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
What is up?
Williams with the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Oh, they'll try and run it in. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Brown with a return here.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Long back gets the handoff. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Catch. Tempo leading.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
19 Wyatt.
3rd down from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down.
Hey,
Slot man motioned over.
19. 18, 5 in. Ready?
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Connects downfield on target to Burton. And And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30.
Check smash, Cowboy 80.
Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
3. Cup 19. Ready.
Here's a throw. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it'll be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we've got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play.
They give it to him again. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Williams off the play fake. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. Now, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look
yep.
at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Fielded at the 11. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Rig alert! 1918!
Setting him on the dive. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. This one goes for 3 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down from the 42.
Hey! 70 Timberwolves! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. On the move, past the 40. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Here we go, Scott!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Panther 60! Panther 60! Go!
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice jump there.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
He tries to sneak it. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? And you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular. Many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, give me the D. Give me the E. Give me the A. Give me the M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
What is up?
Williams set to pass. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
At the 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's his tight end on the corner route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
To the air yet again, Williams. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here's Williams again. That's incomplete on second down. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with third and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Williams hit, that ball's out. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So here comes the kicking unit. I cannot believe they're going to try for this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. Well, credit for believing in your guy, I suppose, but just too much kick for him to handle. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, we're still waiting to see the first 70-yard field goal in NFL history after that kick. And I tend to think we're still going to be watching for years to come, because these kickers, as good as they are, have still not been able to hit that range.
Buffalo 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Go.
I'll throw it here on first. It is cut left side. And they take him down right along the 30. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Pioneer! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Second and very short, looking to pass. He got it along the sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete. We've got third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this third down call.
Check, 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 check. Hawk 70, Hawk, Chap 60, Chap 60. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. Pass brought in by Burton. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hurt. 68, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the red zone on first. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. And that's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on his heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Smash! Smash! Let's go!
Motioning one of the tight ends.
18 Cardinals. 70 Lions. Warriors, 70.
Going ground on first and goal. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
To run it down. It's your money, y'all. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
One last play before the break.
What is up? Vegas, Vegas! Yes. Combo.
No. Me.
Throwing here just before halftime. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Trying the right side. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4.
Get it! Ready!
Dive play straight ahead. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Street! 19 Tiger! 70 Ranger!
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Bring the tight end in motion. Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard
line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Across his body, and they make the interception. Picked by Marquis Siegel. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Ready. Let's go now. Not cooking 19.
Setting up to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends the lead to 20.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. give here. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Working from the gun, Williams. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Zay Frazier has it. And the Seahawks are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 rings. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now throw to start the drive. It's caught at the 4. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. He has the downfield work in the left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. And dose of the hurry up here.
The 38-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To the well again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Volunteer.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
32-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked by Marquis Siegel. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a dive up the middle. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
1 quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. The Seahawks have the football, and they're in great shape with this sizable lead. First down from the 42.
Come on.
Hand off to the back. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7 at 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Another carry for him. He takes it down to the 33. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Riggs. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down.
Were they ever determined not to let that touchdown happen on the ground? If it happened at all. And that was a stand, Kate. 3 straight stops with their backs against the wall.
It's no good. An easy kick, but he hangs it right. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. And they pick him up again! And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT.
The Seahawks. They'll take over first down 10 at their own 47-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he has this down to the 34. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready?
First down, play action. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Dragon 60. Let go.
Line again on second. Catch is made down the right sideline. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Go.
On first down, they'll run. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Seahawks keep running away with this.
The kicker on for the point after.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's cut along one sideline. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So they're left facing third and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll do more interceptions.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
10 at the 46-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trying to do some window dressing. First and 10 now from the 46. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Fits it through the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the air yet again, Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 35 out of that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st. Offense in the hurry up here.
79 Broncos. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back now, pressure coming. He's looking deep once again. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Bears take
Offense
over
to the
first
line.
and
They're going to have
10
trips right
at
to
their
start
own
out.
1-yard line.
From his end zone, Williams connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Play brings up 2nd down.
32.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's fighting for it, but will not get there. They stall the run out, and that's a safety. So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. And not the way to follow up that safety. They send the free kick out of bounds.
Got it. Ready?
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
19 Lions. Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Working on 1st down. He's going to try another deep one here. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jalen Johnson with the pick.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pick him off again! 40! playbook going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Hey. Traffic. 70 Timberwolves.
Hey, we gotta keep it up, we gotta keep it up, we gotta keep it up.
Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Seahawks are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And as the country celebrates what it is thankful for, Brock, these guys, well, they're thankful for leaving this one with a well-earned win.
Yeah, something is a little different on Thanksgiving. Something special for a lot of these guys. Playing their first Thanksgiving game, even their first holiday game. Something special about being tapped to play on this holiday. And it produced a heck of a win for them. They'll definitely remember.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Chicago.